Hi, I'm Mike Callett. I'm a member of the Alpha Epsilon Pi fraternity here in Boulder. And I am a business student.
What, you're in your sophomore?
Yeah, I'm a sophomore.
Cool. And then where are you from?
I'm from Denver. Business-oriented classes, I'm definitely taking a lot more. Of course, that was definitely more rigorous. I only took one business or two business classes in high school, both marketing classes. So business-wise, definitely course load's gone up. However, I went to a very difficult and large public high school, so workload's still definitely gone up, but like not as much as it would have been if I went to a lower performing high school. But when I was in high school, I was part of a youth group. It was like it's kind of like a fraternity, not really, in the sense of definitely a lot more brotherhood in a fraternity in college. It was more of just like a group of guys that we always hung out with, so we shared a bond with, and definitely were close. But I just want to continue that going into college. So I think that's one of the biggest. Obviously, you're influenced by the people who surround you, but I wouldn't say I changed dramatically because of me joining a fraternity. I'm still pretty steady, hold fast to my roots, I guess. I don't know. I'm pretty connected with who I was before. So classes within the business school, I have, let's see, one, two. I think I have two classes or three classes with kids in the business school. Two classes with kids in the business school now.
Okay. And then how many do you think is the average?
Our fraternity in those classes, well, just for sophomore year, I would say, living in our house, we have, I know of, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 others. I mean, we don't do, obviously, things that we can't do together, like tests and quizzes and stuff, but we'll do homework together, and we'll definitely study a lot together. Honestly, I think I still do the same amount of studying as I would otherwise. I study by myself as well, so I do both. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't say that I'm relying on them at all, especially just because I do so much of my studying by myself, just because that's how I focus best. No, it's possible. I mean, like, I don't know if I wouldn't say that they rely on me at all, but like they definitely I'll get asked help for questions and I'll help explain it, but I wouldn't say that's relying. I think that's more just questioning and trying to find the answer. I mean, I wouldn't never say it's a burden, because if I don't want to work with them, I just won't. But I think it's a good thing. Otherwise, I mean, it definitely gives you a group of guys who, especially if you live with them, it's super easy to study. Whenever if I'm studying at one time, go down to my friend's room and see if he's studying as well and join up with him. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a burden. I mean, I don't know if it's a stereotype, but definitely a ton of business kids are part of Greek life. I don't know. I think, being a business kid, you're definitely social. You have to be, in a business setting. So, a lot of the social kids you join Greek life as well. They want to be part of that. Know a lot of people who are not in the business school and Greek life as well, but, in my classes, I'll have a lot of kids in just in my fraternity, and, kids in other fraternities and sororities, definitely a ton of them. And that's just the nature of it, though. Business is like, I don't know, I'd maybe say like 60-40.
Okay.
But I couldn't tell you. I think honestly it's 50-50 at the business school, but I couldn't tell you.
Interesting.
But I don't know. Thinking about my classes, like it's pretty even. I mean, it's kind of just how it is, I guess. I don't know. I really don't see it more males than females. I don't know. I've never really noticed anything. I would definitely say so. I think it's just becoming a more and more popular major as well. So, I mean, just business has just been growing, and people realize how useful a business degree can be. But I mean, have I changed? Yes, but have I changed so drastically that it really, really changes who I am? No. I don't know. I mean, there are some aspects where I think maybe it just happened on its own. Just it's the way life goes. I think other ones are, definitely contributed to me being part of a fraternity. I only have, ironically, one class without a kid in my fraternity in it. That's my honors business ethics class. With that class, I think there's nobody in it, just because, I mean, there's not that many, first of all, not that many kids in the Leeds honors program. Also, just, it's a small class. It's only like 20 kids. All my other classes are, the smallest one after that's 75, 80. Like I was saying, all my other classes are like 150, 250 kids. They're big lectures. So, I don't find it really that different now. Class, I mean, my homework is just doing some readings, which I don't read with other people, and
Fair.
just papers. Obviously you can't write, an individual paper with multiple people. It just doesn't work. So, I mean, yeah, I really don't see an issue with it too much at all. Only business is very team oriented. In all of my classes, except my accounting one, but I still worked with for. Actually, no, even with my accounting one, we either have projects where you're in a team in every single class. Every single business class I've had, you're in a team. You have to do a project. Second semester, sophomore year, they have this thing called the base semester, where you're basically in a team for the whole semester, and you just do multiple group projects. It's very.
How big are those teams?
They're 5-person teams or
Okay.
5-person teams, and they're you do a ton of group projects. Like they base the whole class around teamwork. So business is definitely big in teamwork. In classes, they're cool. All the professors encourage you to talk to other kids in the class about the clicker questions so you can get them right. I think it's kind of like being a fraternity. It's just if you have to make sure that in a team in a business school you can't just not do your part, and you have to have each other's backs and make sure that you're held accountable and you're doing your job in the team. And it's kind of the same with fraternity. You have to do a certain aspect, or you have to do something for your fraternity, and you have everybody's back. And I think that fraternity is also big. It's just a big teamwork. It's brotherhood. You're all one big team. You guys do stuff together.